This burpy.
He loves being Santa, but I have to go get him a shower.
Burp and then I'll sing to you again.
Yeah, I think he knows that you want him to burp. That's why he makes those types of sounds.
To work it out?
No, to fake it.
Fake it.
I do. Burp!
He makes the sounds because he's trying to work on burping.
I think
tries
it's
to
just.
do it with his vocal
I think
cords
it's
and
just so he
He's
can
faking
fake
it.
you.
So you won't. So you'll quit slapping
Oh,
him on
did
the
you
butt
hear
or the
that?
back.
That was a grunt.
See, that's what he's trying to make you do, though.
Oh no, and say, oh, that was a good burp. Time for the other one. So we can eat again.
Are you ready to eat? Okay. Okay.
Hey, Dad, turn it up now.
Natalie.
What's he got? Yes. What's he got on, Kirsten?
This is the astronaut outfit.
This is the latest in space look.
Space cadets.
Susan, where are his legs?
You got some legs in there?
There we go. We found his foot. He has one
Does he
foot.
have two?
He can't put his arms back in.
He's so cute.
Oh, and through all this, he sleeps. Hey.
Figure out what it is, and I don't want her to open it. I know.
Who's it to?
Jason.
Hey, sweetie.
But I think it might be from Publishers Clearinghouse.
You guys want to win.
I know. So that's why I want to open it, because I don't know.
You're married, you can open it.
I know.
To the graduation ceremony of the distinguished class of 1992. Seniors, can you believe that we are here, ready to graduate? It feels like just yesterday, when we first stepped onto what seemed like the biggest place on earth. I don't know about you, but I felt like I was going to be here for the rest of my life. But as we learned, it wasn't so bad. As our 4 years come to a close, this ceremony represents the grand finale to our 4 years of learning and achieving. And believe it, you can achieve it. Thank you.
A member of the Walnut High School class of '92, Tanya Alston, passed away suddenly and unexpectedly last January. Tanya was very bright, gifted, and talented, a very fine young lady. She had a GPA of 3.8, had already been accepted by a California State University school into an honors program. Tanya is here in spirit today because she is in our hearts. The Walnut High School class of '92 would like you, the audience, to join us for a moment of silence as they collectively honor the memory of and give tribute to Tanya. A moment of silence, please. As a senior grade level coordinator, it is my privilege to introduce the seniors graduating with the highest honors. These are students with grade point averages of 3.5 and above. Graduates, as I call your name, please stand, remain standing until I conclude. And audience, it would help if you would hold your applause until the very end. I will start with those students earning 3.5, and we'll move up through the grade point averages until we get to the 4.0s. Leandro Chua and David Cozono. These are the people that are highest honors class of '92. There are 17 of these people who have qualified as life members of the California Scholarship Federation. Those 17 people were recognized individually at awards night. We want to mention that here as a group today. To get into that category, that means that these youngsters have had to have completed at least 4 semesters of academic work, 4 classes or more, year-round academic classes where they've had at least 3 A's and 1 B or all 4 A's in all 4 classes over the last 4 years. One of those semesters or years, excuse me, had to be during the senior year. So 17 of this group are qualified for California Scholastic Federation lifetime membership. Give them a hand, please. Okay, you may be seated. That are all leaving home at one time. Seniors, I'll miss you. Take care.
And Larry Taylor. Without them, this would not be. Reflections of the class of 1992. Personally speaking, it's very hard for a lot of us to see this class go. They're truly something special. Perhaps it was best summed up by Albert Lee in his final Hoofprint article when he said, and I quote, "We have penned our names in the spirit of our school. We will never be erased. We are the best that's ever been. We are the best that ever will be." When you look at the accomplishments of this class, you don't argue with Albert. Let me remind you of a few. Academically, 11 members of this class are National Merit Scholars. 6 commended, a record 5 finalists. The most exciting event of the year, this class, for the first time in our school history, won the Academic Olympiad, and guys, it wasn't even close. Special community alone. The achievements and the values that these young men and women have are a direct reflection of parents and the community. I would like to ask all of the seniors graduating tonight who began their academic career, kindergarten, in this district and have gone through this district all 13 years to please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, there's not many places that high. Thank you. My second task is to recognize a very remarkable achievement. 12 members of this class have earned perfect attendance for 4 years in high school. Former counselor Harry Iverson did some interesting statistics. This is equal to 144 weeks, 724 days, 4,344 hours. As I call your name, will you stand and remain standing until all 12 of you are up? Morris Arroyo, Leandro Chua, David Cozano, Albert Lee, David Lee, Michael Luang, Whitney Luang, Nico Mendoza, Toby Rick Losado, Ben Chu, Grace Sai, and Victor Vela. Employers, take a close look. These are our #1 draft choices. Thank you. And my third task, and a very special one, is to present to you the 2 young men who have achieved the ultimate academic honor, #1 and #2 in their class. We finished with 4 students who had perfect 4.0s. In an unweighted system, that means they got nothing but an A all 4 years. The only thing that separates these 4 students is the number of honors and advanced placement classes they completed. Leandro and David, please come up. First of all, our salutatorian, Leandro Chua. It's been accepted by UCLA, UC Berkeley, UC Davis. Plans to attend UC Berkeley, major in electrical engineering and computer science. His ultimate ambition is a high executive job in a major corporation that pays lots of money. David has been accepted by UCLA, UC Berkeley, Stanford, Johns Hopkins, and the University of Rochester. He plans to attend UC Berkeley, major in biology. He hopes to become a doctor, get into research, and do some teaching on the college level. Our valedictorian. Thank you, guys.
Good evening, Board of Education, parents, staff members, and fellow classmates. Well, you guys, I think our parents are right on just one thing. God, these 4 years went by fast, didn't they? It's incredible to think of all the things this class has shared together. The laughter and tears, the triumphs and defeats, and of course in many of our classes, the same ease or frustration. I look at all of you today, and I feel so proud to be graduating with such outstanding human beings. We all came to Walnut a little hesitant about high school life. All of us chose a path to take and strove to reach our goals. As strong individuals, we all had different goals and achievements. The primary purpose of our 4 years at Walnut was to succeed in academics. And from test scores to college admittance, the class of '92 has proven that it is one of the best in California. We will probably not remember the grades and scores. But don't worry, Dr. Gunn, we will remember we were a California distinguished school with sustained achievement. We will not forget that. What we will remember are our friends. So many things have happened to us in the last 4 years. Many of us remember having to put up with Mr. Rita as freshmen, or getting hit on the shoulder by Mr. Dutton when you walked by him, cheering on the boys soccer and both the boys and girls swim in the CIF finals. And how can we forget all the strange things that happened to us at the prom? The times when we had to pull together, helping the needy in the canned food drive, assisting our friend Anissa Ayala, and mourning Tanya also. The class of '92 can be related to the feathers of a peacock, an assortment of colors, all a little bit different, but collectively will come together to form a thing of beauty. When challenged, we have demonstrated pride, courage, and compassion. And in a time of growing public concern about the future, this commencement ceremony may solve. Thank you so much for the memories. Goodbye.
We, the students of an unseen force, are gathered here today in celebration of an achievement. Today, the joys, the torments, the tears of 4 years come to a close. Here, in front of our peers, our family, our faculty, and our friends, we graduate with this special type of knowledge. Knowledge is not only to hold, but also to share. Knowledge helps us mature, ripen, and expand as each day of our life goes by. Our page, our chapter in high school has drawn to a close. Yet, what we have ahead of us is a blank slate, a tabula rasa, a new chapter in our lives. Some of us are scared, and some of us are excited, but most of us are a little bit of both. Yet, amidst all this chaos, one thing is certain. We are all given a new chance, a new horizon to look forward to. By growing, we have inherited unseen problems and responsibilities. Global issues, environmental health, and civic well-being are just a few of the problems we must face in our lives. These are the problems that we must face and conquer not only for ourselves, but also for future generations. Policies of the heart and minds of the future all must coincide to heal the pain, to resolve the conflict, and to settle any obstacles we as humans may face in our lives. Keep this in mind, my fellow students, for as long as we face each obstacle with a strong heart, a sensible mind, and the will to never give up, then we will overcome. Infamous rapper Ice-T sums it up best by saying, "The lethal weapon is the mind. Our most powerful asset is not our fist. It's what we have stored in our heads and in our hearts. And the mind is what we will use to change the future and to reach our dreams." Thank you.
Dr. Gent, we, the class of 1992, would like to present to you our class gift. Much time and thought was devoted to selecting a gift that would be useful and have meaning for our school. Since the school opened in 1968, our marquee has stood the test of time. It stands as a dynamic testament to the pride and accomplishments of Walnut High School. The class of 1992 feels it has contributed to this tradition and wants to help continue the tradition with a restored marquee.
The new marquee will be located in front of the office along Pierre and will be in place by the beginning of the next school year. Dr. Gunn? This picture is a replica of what will be standing at our school. We would like to thank you for the support you have given us within the last 4 years, and we hope you appreciate it as much as we've appreciated you.
On behalf of all of us, and especially the custodial crew that gets to put that up, we deeply appreciate it, and it will be you. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Alice Key, who's here representing the County Department of Education. Dr. Key.
Thank you, Dr. Gunn, to the Walnut Board of Education, faculty, and the graduating class of 1992 of Walnut High School. I bring you greetings from the Los Angeles County Board of Education, the superintendent, and school staff of the LA County Office of Education. It is our pleasure to be on the campus and to have you participate with us and to obtain your assistance with the many activities that our students are.
Marie Edwards, Anna Hung, Danielle Serrano, Sharon Wang, Lydia Sarah Gonzalez.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the reason we all came. Please welcome the 3 people who are very special to us, representing our Board of Trustees, Mrs. Marcia Sykes, Mrs. Chris McPeak, and Mr. Larry Redinger. In the absence of our superintendent, who's attending his own daughter's graduation, it is my distinct privilege to certify to the 3 members of our board that the 449 young men and women you see before you have successfully completed the graduation requirements of Walnut Unified School District. They are ready, they're eager to graduate, and I now present them for that purpose.
Christopher Andrew Ruiz de Esparza.
Lenise Sanel Pye.
Coco Michelle Walsh.
Kimberly Darcy Courier.
Christina Anais Estrada.
Jill Kamani Sagita.
Christina Ann Rivera.
Francis Patrick Louis Acosta Verhel de Dios.
Andrew Douglas Donnell.
Cindy Gia Law.
Andrea Kim.
Jason T. Su.
Ryan D. Cabinte.
Diane Tran.
Kenny Cheng.
Michael H. Leon.
Anthony Monday G.
Esther Indy Kim.
Cecilia Carroll.
Cecilia! Manolis.
David Lee.
Glenda De Castro.
Ella Wang.
Mike Chang.
Carlo Hui.
Julie Modis.
Wane Leon.
Chet Chow.
Shulin Shui.
Mayuko Tanaka.
Cindy Tsai.
Mike Yu.
Jason Loya.
Grace Tsai.
Monique Andreen Welsh.
Seppi Espondi.
Howie Altig.
Trang Dong.
Song Bay.
Edward Lee.
Charles Foot.
Sue Kim.
Edwin Kun Chong Su,
Deanna Yvette Enriquez,
Amy Hopkins,
Jennifer Marie Poling,
Julie Wilworth,
Suzanne Marie Guliakis,
Carrie Keating,
Robert D. Gibson,
Lauren Mahon,
Stephanie Leon,
Casey Elliott,
Mark David Sanchez,
Christina Keene,
Marcia Yasmin Balsamo, Michelle Fraga,
Heather Morales,
Andres Yosef,
Toby Recusado,
Larry Larson,
Stella Kura,
Albert Lee,
Hernan Rodriguez,
Cecile Azarkan Takani,
Annie W. Tseng,
Rafael Lee Lopez,
Shane Diaz,
Angelica
Corral,
Ignacio Covarrubias,
Daniel A. Murray,
Tiffany
Crystal Saucedo,
Kathy!
Patrick Valle,
Kathy!
Sherry Anderson,
Krista Covershet,
Ryan Matthew Morrison,
Stuart Morris,
Danielle Denise Marcus,
Jessica Hernandez,
Sean Holbrook,
Brown,
Christopher Robert Ray,
Peter Song,
Alejandria Vargas,
Cindy Drozdowski,
Joseph Jan Cooter,
Thomas Aaron Hanks,
Michael Hernandez,
Sonia Joe,
Kurt Montoya,
Kirk Strobel,
Mike Cady,
Julie Rao,
Ted Milligan,
Jack Reed,
Jason Hill,
Eva Tucker,
Mike Moriarty,
Katsuri Harada,
Keelan Boulware,
Nia McBride,
David Anthony Leos,
Corey Wood,
Reed I. Stokes IV,
Robert Richards,
Eugene Chang,
Christopher Frazier, Matt Kulik, Michael Serpico, Mark Thomas, Dave Bungie, Michael McNeely, Andrew Richard Rodarby III, Vin Chu, Tiffany Lau, Carlos Castro,
traditional turning of the tassel. I would just like to give special recognition and thanks to the Senior Parent Committee who helped organize and prepare us for our senior activities and events. So if I could just have each and every one of them stand up, please, so that we could recognize you. Thank you very much. One more time. As we close these ceremonies, I ask the parents and family members and friends in the audience if they would please remain seated and off the field for the first 15 minutes so that we as a class could spend our final moments together as a family. This is it, guys. It's time. I love you guys all. Let's do it. On the count of 3, let's together move our tassels from right to left to signify our growth and achievements. 1001, 1002, 2.5, 2 3/4.
Yeah, this will work for either one. I have no clue what I have.
But that's quite different than the generic colors.
I was gonna have my big friend decide that would make it for me for the middle.
Yeah.
I've always
Things down here. T-shirt, stuff.
Isn't that cute? Like, I always have mine for Saturday. Oh yeah. Like this year I don't know. This is like still hot. I don't think she wants to wait till the
Birthday's 18th?
I would probably watch mine
Consider that over there. She comes
And then she has
Yeah, but a lot of us, yesterday.
My sister always
No, look for the old ones.
Yes, they are.
Always like that. Then it would be Friday. Do Friday. Her surgery's the night. I can't do before that. Sarah's having eye surgery. They scheduled her with me. It's like whenever they I have Mark with me and Mom with Tara. I get December.
Who's that from?
The Yates.
From.
Oh, this is
Hi, Jessica.
I know everyone's hungry. They're all watching a lot.
Bless heart, they won't come out of space.
It's still in there. Not cooking.
Oh, yes.
He always says,
All right.
Oh, how cute. How cute.
So cute. You guys did good. They're matching, two bins?
2 bins?
This is a spit up baby, right? And they're reversible. Spit up, turn it over.
that's what I'll do. Like, turn it over there.
Oh, that's darling. How cute.
I spend an hour in it on this ladder.
Sure cute.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
So I'll give you 2 little cross stitch things, but I'll put my
Comics.
Who's this from? Lisa.
Lisa Lewis. I don't know. I think you're predicting this string out.
Oh, cute. Tough cookies. How cute. Are you voting for a boy? You want a boy? You think it's a boy?
No, I don't know.
Oh, a girl could wear that.
Oh, yeah.
She'll be a Lauren.
Wow, cute.
Softball player. Oh, this is neat. I don't have one of these either.
What is that?
What is it? What are they? Oh,
Share
they're
with
bottles.
us.
They're all
Tatum,
different colored
share with
lids,
us.
and then a bottle cleaner.
Oh,
That is
how cute. Those are darling.
I want to have the baby now.
Start you in the mood now.
I'll go curb walking. You know, we walk down the.
What the hell?
Really.
Your water for you.
Did you water her at the break before you?
Now notice Kathy's bag. That matches the blanket.
Isn't that cute?
Isn't that funny?
Did you know it? What?
Did you know that matched the blanket?
Well, did she help with the blanket?
She wasn't here that night, were you? There were only a couple of those. Had other things.
Oh dear, I'll have to read this language.
They made the blanket the night
My
that we were
sisters wanted to sign it, so I had to let them.
Oh, they did?
That's fair.
Okay, the ball represents your goal. The hill represents the difficulties you have overcome. The cow is just there because cows are trendy.
all those shorts that everybody has here.
Cows are trendy.
I'm gonna get rid of all my cats.
Now you're not going to do it.
That's cute.
Ooh.
Typically, okay, no.
Oh.